Hello dear viewers. I just returned from yet another trip to the Gurdwara. That's the Sikh temple that's located on Martindale Road, I believe it is, or Martindale Boulevard, 135 if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't going to make a movie. I am in no mood to make a movie right now. I hate everybody. That's basically what it is. I hate everybody. And, I'm trying my best to be compassionate and whatnot. But, there's only so far you can go before you come across two, not just one, but two freaking awesome dream car Mustangs. This one's a black one, and it's a GT. And right down the road over here, we're going to come across yet another one. And so I decided I'd make a movie, although once again I don't feel like it. Some would say that I'm in the depressive stage of my manic depressive syndrome. Some would say that the repressed anger that causes toxic chemicals to build up in my brain, just like it does in your brain, has led to a period of mood disorders, or a mood swing in terms of anxiety, depression, whatever. All I can say is I don't feel like talking to anybody. I don't feel like saying nothing to nobody. And quite frankly, I don't care if I'm attracting attention. Now here's the second Mustang coming up here. Now the real question is this. The real question is, what is the value of taking pictures of these things, putting them up on your fridge, and saying to yourself, I'm going to drive one of these things, one day, or going to the showroom, as some would say, sitting inside, smelling the leather, all this kind of nonsense. Is there any value to this stuff? I've been doing it with Mustangs for years. Like practically every computer I've owned for the last 5 years. Hi there, how you doing? I'm a blogger. Practically every Mustang I've owned for the past every computer has had a Mustang desktop. I've got a Mustang dream car kind of cutout that I had on my fridge for a while. You might have seen in one of my videos. And all this kind of nonsense. So, really there's two schools of thought. The first school of thought is that it's all a load of nonsense. Okay? Actually, there's many schools of thought. A, it's all a load of nonsense. B, it's all in God's hands anyway, right? C is, it doesn't hurt to do it, which is what I've been doing for the last few years. It doesn't hurt. D is something along these lines. D is that if you have a picture of a Mustang on your desktop, that's not enough. What D says is that you need to look at it, and you need to remind yourself why you want it, and you need to remind yourself what you need to do in order to get it. So in my case, for example, perfect example, I'm a sales and marketing consultant. You can visit my website at salesandmarketingforyou.com, separated by hyphens. Goodbye. I love you. I'll have you one day. Attracting attention from passerbys is part and parcel of being a drive-by blogger, my dear good folks. Hey, listen, let me get back to D really quickly. D says that you got to have some brains. Now, I am a sales and marketing consultant. You can visit my website, salesandmarketingforyou.com, separated by hyphens, and the U is in quotation marks. It doesn't refer to you, the reader. It refers to your customer, and it refers to the fact that you need to use that word in your sales and marketing. Just think about that. Anyway, my website makes money, and I live comfortably. Let me just put it that way. Ergo, being the kind of laid-back guy that I am, I don't really have any motivation to get the software outsourcing company that I've been working on with my cousin, at least conceptually, for years now, to get that up and running. Now, I know that we're onto a good thing. My cousin is a computer science major in Pakistan. Not just that, he actually taught at the university level for many years. Not only that, he ran and is running a successful software development company. Basically what I am is the North American leg of said venture. So I've put up a website, outsourcingthatworks.com. You can go check it out. Compiled a whole bunch of compiled a whole bunch of facts about, how outsourcing today is not where, it was, let's say, at the outset, in terms of about 80% of people or companies that outsource end up taking those projects back or losing time or money and all this kind of stuff. So our whole thing is that, there's an axiom in software development which says good, fast, cheap, choose two, which means that if you get good and cheap software, you won't get it in time or fast enough. If you get it on time and it's cheap, it won't be any good. And, you can put the other two together and subtract the third one by yourself. I'll leave that to you as homework, dear viewer. Anyway, going back to my point of the Mustangs. See, I just can't be bothered to make the phone calls I need, or to get the discipline together I need in order to get up every day to make those phone calls. If it's not one thing, it's the next. A couple of times I've actually been at the phone at 9 or 10 in the morning waiting for my parents to get up. And then my parents get up and then they distract me. And then I went downstairs into the basement and I created a makeshift office down there. I've done all kinds of stuff, but it's just in God's hands at the end of the day. I need to keep reminding myself, however, that it's the right thing to do, because I have this opportunity. I could be putting bread on the table of, let's say scores of programmers in Pakistan, not to mention helping scores of companies out here, who are, jaded by the fact that they've spent all this money and they think that everyone from that part of the world is a complete idiot. And then comes along me, completely professional and customer service driven to the nth degree. We're not going to even take any of your money unless you're happy, Mr. Customer. Yeah, that's right. Because we're the anti-outsourcers. We do outsourcing the way it should be done. In any case, I'm looking for a break here. I don't think I'm going to find it. Instead, I find a Petro-Canada. I'm tempted to buy a cigar. I don't even know where the train station is. I got to go down to Peter Lougheed Hospital again and meet my friend Murray. Then his friend Roland is coming to pick us up, and then we're going to go on a whiz about to Chinook. Like Murray's coming to some money, or he's picked up a check or something like that. And, he wants to lend me some money. He keeps asking me if I want to borrow some. Heck, I might even take him up on it. But the main event of the day is dinner somewhere, apparently. And, lots of fun. So, we'll sign up for now, folks. Hey, listen. The whole thing with the motivational thing is this. Motivate yourself to do what you want to do in order to keep yourself happy. That's all it is. And it doesn't have to be money, and it doesn't have to be the hottest chick on the block or whatever. And it doesn't have to be everybody thinking, oh my God, he's such a cool guy. And then inside you're living a life of hell or whatever it is. And that's how most people live. On the outside they got the mansion, they got the cars and everything. Most rich people. And inside they're fucking falling apart. I'm telling you this. You may or may not believe me. Go and talk to some rich people and you'll notice how stressed out they are. Totally stressed out the whole time. So is that the price of being rich? No, of course not. If you do it the right way, through hard work and through patience and, without usurping other people's rights. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, said that I've never seen a rich person but for the fact that he has usurped somebody else's rights. Okay, so deal with that if you want. I don't know. I'm going to go get something to smoke here. and over and out for now. So send me your comments or don't send me your comments. I don't even know why I do these stupid things. I get fucking 6 views and I'm pouring my heart out here. And people think I'm just an egomaniac or something. It doesn't matter though. It's all good fun, right? I was just hoping it would help me de-stress a bit. All right, take care.